Snowball. Oh, Snowball. It's working. It's recording voices.
Or is it?
Meep. Meep. Wee. Alright, we should be good. It's Super StarCraft Bros.
Bros Monday.
Because it's the only thing we like to cast.
Yeah, we usually get to Tuesday, occasionally a Wednesday, and as you know...
Our microphone refuses
Whatever.
to do any type of work and doesn't record a damn thing that we say.
So, as you guys...
Looking at you, Snowball. I'm not happy with you. You're a little bit annoying. Iron Sparks, kill him.
I can't do that.
I'm not Star Wolf. You can do it. Go ahead.
Nope. So, as you guys may or may not have noticed, there was no Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday game last week.
Snowball's fault.
Yeah.
And massive fatigue. It was a long week last week.
3-day weekend, so...
Yes, in the state of Nevada. We would have told you this if the thing had recorded. We had Friday off because we celebrated Nevada Day, which is technically on Halloween, but our state legislature is lazy, and they put the holiday on the most convenient spot for them.
Well, it's just now it's celebrated the last Friday of the month.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
been like that for the past 4 years.
Yeah, whatever. I liked it better when Halloween was off. Alright, well, we have a Daybreak matchup for you. We have Protoss versus Terran, and Iron Sparks, who's playing? Let's get into this game.
Well, in our bottom left corner, we have our red Protoss, TheLoneOwl.
Who?
TheLoneOwl.
Who? You know I was going to do that, so I started laughing. With.
And in our top right corner, we have GarcianSmith.
I like the names. Though, the Lone Owl is never allowed to play team games.
If he does, he has to do everything by himself.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if he plays mono battles, he has to not help anyone out. He actually has to move his entire base out, so he's not with anyone.
Okay, I'm sorry. I played Mano battles last night.
Mano battles? What
Yeah.
are mano battles? Are
Mon-
those like battles of the man? I played me some mono battles!
Played some Mono battles last night.
Yes.
And there was this kid on there playing, you know.
How do you know he was a kid?
I call
This
everyone.
isn't like Xbox Live where you get to hear their
I
squeaky
call
voice.
everyone a kid. He didn't know what a mono battle was. He's like, why can't I build units?
Why did you...
And
Why
I just asked him, I'm just curious, what did you think mono battle meant?
So you were being mean.
I thought
You're a mean college
I
student.
said it in a nice way.
Alright, going back to the game. Gateway and the second pylon. Cybercore is just going down for Lone Owl. And up at Smith's base, we have a wall off. We have gas going. And floating barracks. Never mind, we have no wall off. Ah, yes.
Alright, so
Tech lab.
Owl did get to see everything he needed to see.
I'd love to see some Reapers.
The Terran was up there, and I doubt we'll see Reapers.
I'd love to see them, though.
I mean, what do I know? But
Not much. You're really good at math, I'm sorry. You're really good at math. You're evidently better than anyone in physics in your class. Alright, orbital command coming out, and we have a Marauder, so no Reapers. That's sad.
yeah.
And back at Lone Owl's base, it looks like we are going a standard, just standard opening, so we'll probably see either 4 gates or 3-gate robo.
That'll probably be a 4-gate. The only unfortunate thing, he was slightly delayed on getting this warp gate started, and he did take this early gas, so I'm curious what he's going to do with that.
He might just have it so he can have more stalkers out on the field. You know, for a second there, I kind of forgot we were watching Bronze until I realized neither of them have expanded yet, but, you know, this is great openers from 2 Bronze players.
Yeah, they're pretty decent, pretty solid, pretty standard.
Which is odd. You don't really see much standard at the Bronze level. I really hope Smith is going all Marauder, because all Marauder, good early counter against Protoss.
Yeah, they do.
Really?
No.
It's been like 2 weeks since you've giggled at doo-doo. Oh, Dodo.
No. They do.
You're laughing at yourself saying doo-doo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he has 3 Marauders on the field. While you're crying into your hand, could you move the camera around a bit so we can see what's going on?
They do 20 damage versus armored, so it's quite a bit against the early gateway units. I mean,
Your giggling was stopping you from telling them the armor addition damage from Marauders?
I mean, it doesn't do that much against the sentries or the zealots, but against the stalkers, which can really be the backbone of the early Protoss army, it's devastating.
Yep. Alright, Probe heading up here to take a look around, and ow.
See, And I'm glad he got concussive shells first, especially if he's going to focus on these Marauders. The concussive shells really can make the difference.
This is a good platoon of Marauders. It's before the 7-minute mark. I'm really liking this build out of GarcianSmith. He, like you said, he got concussive shells finished first. He's working on Stim right now, and he's building actually his expansion command center inside the base.
But you know what's going to be unfortunate?
What the hell?
If these finish early enough, I mean, he knows the Marauders are out. He knows there's a lot of Marauders just from that probe dying. So if he can get these out, he can get Void Raids out. Marauders can't shoot up.
Well, they can shoot stuff up. They just, can't.
They can't shoot up.
Well, they're gonna have Stim pretty soon. Then they'll be able to shoot up.
No. Hey, that's a different kind of thing. We don't
it is very interesting that we have two Stargates coming from LoneOwl. Good force field here to prevent these Marauders from going in.
I mean,
he's not going to have the gas though to produce off of them.
Well, he does. He is going off these 2 gate simulators.
I know, but I mean, what's he going to build? Phoenix? Void Ray? What is? Was he going?
Well, all he needs is to get 1, and this army's dead.
I don't know. This is.
I mean, he has the force fields to contain.
I don't
to
think,
keep him out.
I think that if he has good force field play, if he gets a sizable amount of stalkers, he'll be fine on dealing with this Marauder army. But
I think this is the thing, he doesn't know if there's going to be reinforcements coming. Because if GarcianSmith was to keep sending in those Marauders, no matter what his army size is, he's really not going to have enough if Smith was able to get just a little bit of micro and that concussive shell.
Now, a couple things that LoneOwl has going right now. I mean, he's throwing down these force fields to keep this army out. He also has a proxy pylon just south of GarcianSmith's base, and he did decide to go Void Ray. So 2 Void Rays going up there are going to be devastating because, I mean, we do have 1 missile turret right now, but there are no Marines on the field, and Smith is not going to know about these Void Rays unless he flies them over into the Marauders. Oh dear. We do have a starport on the way, just finished actually for GarcianSmith, so I would not be surprised to see some Vikings immediately come out of those. Looks like Marine production has started, but Vikings!
Now, I would like to see the Vikings, and conversely, I would like to see the Owl stop Void production.
Yeah, these Voids are definitely paying for themselves. They've knocked out most of this platoon of Marauders.
They're paying with themselves?
Yeah, it's like...
They give themselves the money?
They're selling themselves. Oh, this is a terrible, terrible cast.
What?
These turrets are going to be able to finish, but there's only 2 on the way, and here comes a warp cycle of Stalkers to get rid of this turret. Very smart move, but there are some Marauders here. Main army pushing in from LoneOwl. Go into the bunker. What do you do? Go into the bunker!
Bunker's over.
The bunker!
Why build them?
The bunker!
He's in the bunker.
Ah, thank you.
It's just a lot of firepower. I mean, if he had saved those Marauders down at the bottom, he might be okay. But in this situation, just these 2 Voids and this heavy Zealot with a good amount of Stalkers.
I don't know if it's that heavy. I mean, it looks like he lost some weight.
Well,
Oh well.
It worked out.
That's why you don't go mass Marauder when there's Voids on the field. Well, that was actually a good bronze game. I liked it.
Hey, it's very unconventional with those Void Rays.
I think both players played very well. Leave a comment down below on how you think the game went. I honestly think GarcianSmith should have started spitting out those Vikings a lot earlier than
or they should have gotten Marines out.
Yeah, but I mean the Vikings would have helped out a lot more. But yeah, leave a comment down below on what you think. Hit that like button.
Subscribe.
Share, please. And we will see you on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Hopefully.
Promise. GG.
GG.